Peace, brothers and sisters. How are you guys, alright? Now, today we're going to talk about a good subject, alright? And we go back to the Hadith because they keep telling you to follow the Hadith. So I'm going to follow the Hadith. The Hadiths they're hiding in their books, okay? Okay, let's just say, remember Charlie Hebdo incident when he drawn the Prophet Mohamed in a newspaper, and the world just went, the whole Muslims, like 1,600, 1 million, 1 billion, 600 of them just went mad, and then they went to this has happened in France, right? And they killed a few people there in the name of Allah, okay? And then obviously some of the Muslims have said, oh, this is nothing to do with us, this is terrorism. So that means these people that killed they're not Muslims, okay? But, well, let's just see where these people get their information from, okay? Now, we go back. This is actually come from the two biggest clerics, okay? The Muslim world now. One of them is Sheikh al-Islam, his name is Ibn Taymiyyah. And the other one is Ibn Baz. Ibn Taymiyyah lived a long time ago, but Ibn Baz not long ago. So, they followed them a lot, right? And then because, what they said here, right, in their books, okay? And al-Madahib and everyone, okay? This is, you know, the people who killed the journalists and all that, that's what they go, that's who they follow, okay? They're gonna be, no, they're gonna come to you now, this is not what we believe, no, this is in their books, okay? They never clean their books. If this is, what is this doing in your books? Clear your books, just clear them. Don't find excuses, they're not Muslim, they're not following this sect, don't follow me in this, no. Your books are pushing people to become terrorists and kill people. Your books are making people killers, basically. And this is from one of your books, yeah? And that's what Ibn Taymiyyah said. Alright. Now, let's read between the words here. حكم من سب الرسول. I mean, what happens to the one who insult the Prophet? Okay? فقد أجمعت الأمة على أن حكم من سب النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فهو كافر دمه هدر. The one who insults, this is all the ummah, right? I mean, all the Muslims, right? Agreed. Okay, I didn't agree. A lot of people I know, they didn't agree to anything. They just say ummah, but it's not an ummah really. Do you know what I'm saying? It's 4 or 5 clerics. That's what the ummah is. Okay? And they never agree about nothing, because you're gonna see how they use words and lie in the same time. Look, even if they're in their own books. All right. In a way, he says all the ummah of Muhammad, okay, the Prophet Muhammad, has agreed that is whoever insults the Prophet Muhammad, then kill him. His blood is, that's it, free. It's free to kill to everyone. So, this is what the clerics are saying, yeah? Well, then he said, واختلف العلماء في قبول توبته فمنهم من قال لا تقبل توبته والبعض إذا كانت توبته نصوحا عفى الله عنه في الآخرة. And now they go back and said, they disagree. What they disagree on? This ummah disagreed, all of a sudden, disagree on if this one, he gets killed, okay? Repent and then gets killed, okay? A group think he has to repent, then gets killed anyway. And some of them said, no, if he repents and if he's sincere about, I don't know how you know if someone is sincere, but okay. He's sincere about he repents and he's sincere, then God will forgive him. Okay? Now, let's go to this prophet. Where did they get this from? Because in the Quran, if you don't believe in a prophet, you disbelieve, obviously. It's just obvious. Alright? That's it. Okay? But here he said, no, it's not enough, kafir, so you have to kill him. And now, and this fatwa came from one hadith, and who hadith Abu Dawood. Abu Dawood is not the best known person, but he's got a lot of hadiths, okay? He's got a book and he's one of them. So they use him when they want to, and they don't use him. They told you because this hadith has been corrected by another cleric, which is like died not long ago. But anyway, this is the hadith, right? This is the reason why they should kill whoever mocks the Prophet. حديث أبو داود 4361 number 4361 عن علي رضي الله عنه أن يهودية كانت تشتم النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وتقع فيه فخنقها رجل حتى ماتت. فأبطل رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم دمها. وهذا الحديث صحيح النص. قتلها لأجل الشتم النبي. Okay, this hadith, the both Ibn Taymiyyah Ibn al-Baz, the biggest, they said this hadith, right, the matn بتاعه صحيح, okay? Even if it's, the masnad is not sahih, it's not perfect, but the matn, that is the most important thing, because that's how you make legislations, by the matn, not the sanad by itself. Okay, that means the information in this hadith is correct. That's what it means. So, what is this hadith is saying? A Jewish woman, which is always a Jewish woman, or a Jewish man, a Jewish woman, a Jewish man. Okay, she insulted the Prophet. The Prophet was there, and she insulted the Prophet. So this guy choked her to death in front of the Prophet. Okay, and then the Prophet didn't say anything, just like nothing to say here. That he's done the right thing. Her blood is free. Okay, that's what the Prophet done. Okay, let's just say what the Quran said here, and I'm going to come to the Sahih al-Bukhari. فإذا رأيت سورة الأنعام chapter 6 verse 68 فإذا رأيت الذين يخوضون في آياتنا فأعرض عنهم حتى يخوضوا في حديث غيره وإما ينسينك الشيطان فلا تقعد بعد الذكرى مع القوم الظالمين. Right? Let's say in English. If you see those who mock our revelations, okay, you should avoid them until they delve into another subject. If the devil causes to forget, then as soon as you can remember, do not sit with such evil people. So, here what is he saying is, if you see people mocking the Quran, mocking everything, the Quran, that means you mock the Prophet, you mock Allah, you mock everything, right? Don't sit with them. Just don't sit with them. Just come back to them when they change the subject. That's exactly what he says here. And remember, don't stay with them when they're actually mocking, you know, like, if they're mocking the Prophet and you with them, mocking the revelation and you with them, don't just sit there because the devil told you, you know what I mean, like, made you forget. Just leave, all right? Don't sit with these people. A simple, do not sit with them, do not mix with them. Because these disbelievers, they're not going to believe. Do you understand? Okay, now, let's see who's really mocking, all right? Who's mocking the Prophet. It's a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari. Now, this hadith is Sahih. It's called Hadith al-Juniyya. Okay? في صحيح البخاري 5255 5255 عن أبي أسيد رضي الله عنه خرجنا مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم حتى انطلقنا إلى حائط يقال له الشوط حتى انتهينا إلى حائطين فجلسنا بينهما فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم اجلسوا هنا. Okay, this person who was with the closest companions to Prophet Mohammed, he was with him. They were on a little trip. They got to this place. It's called Shoal, and then they ended up in this place, like two walls. Okay, so they sat down. They sat down between them. And then the Prophet said, let's sit down here. When he came in, and they brought this woman, okay, وَدَخَلَ وَقَدْ أُوتِيَ بِالْجُونِيَّةِ فأنزلت في بيت أميمة بنت النعمان بني شراحيل ومعها دايتها حاضنة لها فلما دخل عليه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. Okay, and then he was in this place. This house is called, belongs to this woman, and then, alright, it's got like, anyway, it's just a story. It's whatever. But he got to this house, okay, and they brought this woman called the Junia, which is like I think she was a princess or something, okay. So the Prophet went inside and she was there, and he told her, right, basically, habi nafsiki li, in a way, let's have sex. That's what it is. And then what she said, that's what when in Arabic says habi nafsiki li, that means, that's what it means. قالت, and then what she said, وقالت وهل تهب الملكة نفسها للسوق. Wow, man, whoa. Look what he said about the Prophet here. What she said about the Prophet. She said, would a princess give herself to a common person? Not in a nice way, yeah? And then he قال فأهوى بيده يضع يده عليها لتسكن فقالت أعوذ بالله منك فقال. And then he put her hand on her just to calm her down. And you know what she said? Basically she said أعوذ بالله منك. Like we say about about Satan. You know what I mean? It's like the Prophet here is Satan. Okay? That's what she said. First of all, she said, you are common. And then when you touched her, she said, you're like Satan, basically. أعوذ بالله منك. فقال قد عثت بميعاد ثم خرج علينا فقال يا أبا أسيد أكسها رازقايتين والحقها بأهلها. And then he went outside and he told them to take her back to her parents and give her things and then take her back to the parents. First of all, okay? There's few versions of this Quran, because there's always few versions of the Hadith, but it's the same matan, it's the same meaning, okay? Alright. So this wasn't his wife, okay? This wasn't his wife. Because obviously, if you how do we know, okay? That's not his wife. Because his wife would have known him, would have accepted him, would have accepted the way he is. She would not call him all this, okay? This is like a prophet who's sitting in his house, was sitting in this place. In this house, someone brought this woman, a princess, to this house. And then when Mohammed, the Prophet Muhammad went inside, she was already there. And he told her, Habil nafsiki li. That means let's have sex. That's what it means. And then she said, would the princess or the queen give herself to a common, something really bad, like a common thief, a common person, like you're nothing. And then he said he was going to put her hand on her to calm her down. And then she said, A'udhu billahi mink. That means that's what we say about the Satan. Will God save him from Satan? That's what it is. So, what we take from here, okay, this woman doesn't know him. And that's not his wife. Someone brought this woman to his house, and then he tried to have sex with her, and then she refused him. If she was his wife, she wouldn't refuse him. She would have accepted him. She would have sex with him. And that's not what I mean. And then he said, what confuses me here is قال فأهوى قال, that means he said. The Prophet said. قال فأهوى بيده يضع يده. That means the Prophet, when he left the house, he told them all what happened in the house. You see, that's what the Hadith will tell me. So the Prophet who told them about this, because no one was there except him and the woman. So the Prophet was trying to have zawaj al-mut'a, like the Shia, isn't it? It's not even zawaj, because there's no zawaj, there's no talaq either. So there's no marriage here, and there's no divorce either. Just take her home, take her to her parents. So who is worse? Bukhari or Charlie Abdul? Please, answer me that. After listening to this. And this is Sahih. And they know about it. They can twist it, fix it, put makeup on it, however they want. But it's in their books. It's in the Sahih Bukhari. You guys don't read your Bukhari. You don't even read the Quran, okay? Most of the Sunnis, Shia, all of them, they don't really read the Quran. They recite it quickly because they think they get more deeds by reading more and fast. They don't try to understand. They sing it and they read it fast. Because they told them, the clerics told them, every letter you read from the Quran is a good deed. That means if you read the Quran quickly and read it like in a month about 6 times, look how many good deeds you've done. That's how you go to heaven. According to them, yeah? So that's why most Muslims don't read it, don't try to understand. Don't go into it. Because that's what we learn. That's what we told us. That's what they told us. Not Muslims, Sunnis and Shia and all that. Sing it. So if you sing it, you lose all the meaning. If you read it quick, fast, and loud, you lose all the meaning as well, because you're going to memorize it, but you're not going to understand whatever is in there. Because you're not, you know. That's why you never understand, because you memorized it wrong. When you start wrong, you can't end up right. So until you actually come down and start reading the Quran with an open mind, not with the hadiths and whatever the clerics told you about. Read the Quran by itself, man. It's your book. It's the Quran. It's your book. And then when I say hadith, I will bring, because I'll grow up with you. I know all your hadiths, man. I grew up in a mosque as well. So this is your hadiths. This is what I used to believe in. And there's dozens of them, there's hundreds of them that mock the Prophet. And I'm going to bring them all. I'm going to say them all. I'm going to bring them all, and I'm going to make a video about all of them. Let's just see what's in your hadiths. Peace.